We've been lucky enough to be spending the last few weeks in virtual reality, and a list of the best PlayStation VR2 games has been on our minds. It's a massive launch with some interesting titles that can be described more as experiences, lots of older titles that have been updated with features only the PlayStation VR2 can boast, and even some brand new exclusive titles. And this list, while not exhaustive, is based on what we've played here at GodisaGeek.com. There's some genuine classics on this list of best PSVR2 games already, with two of my personal favourite titles being re-upped for PlayStation 5 and PSVR2. So without further ado, let's get to the list. While there was nothing wrong with these two, which we've grouped together for obvious reasons to begin with, whether you played on the PSVR or MetaQuest etc, they've been given a fresh lick of paint and some extra features that, while not game-changing, really add to the overall immersion. For example, the extra fidelity gained from the 4K headset, and be prepared to hear that sort of thing a lot in this list, really do just make the game clarity feel so much better. You can lean in and see your little mouse friend Quill up close, and it's a beautiful game, full stop. Moreover, the haptic feedback is used early and often in the actual headset, so when an eagle swoops over the top of you, it's felt physically. It might be argued, in fact, the headset vibration could be overdone here, as it will shake you whenever you let Quill die, but it's a reminder of a cool feature and it's just a lovely game, full stop. It may not be a new Astrobot, but it's as close to a VR platformer as we're going to get for now. Whether you love Star Wars or not, Tales from the Galaxy's Edge is just a damn good VR game. It's not the longest at around 4 hours, and it may not quite have as much Jedi stuff as you'd want, but again, it looks stunning, has fantastic feedback throughout, and even if you aren't au fait with the universe, you can be impressed by the attention to detail. Also, it's a fun shooter with some cool ideas, like the ability to throw out droids that will support you from the air. If it weren't for the fact that the controls are slightly out of sync with the standardised fare that I was used to in VR, it might even be a contender for the best launch title. As the major first-party launch title, you'd expect Horizon Call of the Mountain to be here, but it's perhaps on the list for reasons you wouldn't expect. Truth be told, the use of the new features can be a little underwhelming when compared to other games on the list, but the visuals are out of this world. Seeing a tall-neck tower over you in detail or sneaking around caverns away from watchers is something you will never quite get used to. Detail is everywhere, from the characters' faces if you try to break the VR and reach out to grab them, or the skylines that are as beautiful as they are daunting. The climbing isn't quite right in this one and feels as though it's a bit baby's first VR steps, but with accessibility options galore, it genuinely is an impressive first step into VR for Horizon, and hopefully we get more of this. It may seem an odd choice, but Puzzling Places offers something few of the best PSVR2 launch titles do, a zen moment of calm. Rather than putting the user in peril, this game is about picking a 3D picture and being in the moment, relaxing and putting together a 3D jigsaw puzzle. Whether it's a snooker hall or a place out in the wider world somewhere, Puzzling Places is just nice. And couple this with the fact that they add new puzzles each month, and you've got a nice place to relax wherever you need it. It's simple but relaxing and an easy recommendation. Matching up to Puzzling Places and its feeling of zen is Kayak VR, a startlingly realistic rendition of kayaking that matches the reality of being in a small boat out at sea. If you know how to move, it'll surprise you how well it reacts, and there are even rocks that you can physically push off to get moving. And with interesting locations, pretty scenery, and weather that can be turned up or down, this is both a good workout if you want it, and a nice serene place to relax too. From the makers of What the Golf, I knew that What the Bat would be pretty ridiculous. It's closer to a title like WarioWare than anything else, as you go through increasingly madcap and bizarre mini moments playing as a person with baseball bats for hands. Whether it's brushing your teeth or trying to play shapes as a baby, you'll quickly realise having bats for hands is not a good thing and would make life very hard. I particularly enjoyed the nods to What the Golf within What the Bat, which genuinely made me laugh out loud. While you'll need a bit of room to move in order to fully appreciate this one, it's worth it for the laughs alone. I've grouped these last two together because, quite simply, if you like one, you'll love the other. With the immersive nature of the haptic feedback on the headset, both Res and Tetris Effect come to life like never before here. With Res, the PSVR2 controllers will vibrate in time to the music, and after each level the headset will pulse and vibrate as you transition through digital space. Likewise, Tetris Effect reacts to every movement of a tetromino as you move them faster and faster, all the while the music and environment merging to make a truly magical experience. Both of these games feel like a reason to play in virtual reality. Both are exquisitely designed, offering replayability, incredible music and fast responsive motion. And of course, both benefit from the 4K nature of the new headset. If you've never played them both, buy them both. If you have, even having experienced them on the previous generation of Sony's hardware, still buy both. Res and Tetris Effect are among the very best PSVR2 games the platform has to offer. So there you have it. After spending so much time in PlayStation VR2 that our heads hurt, that's the best of the bunch that we've played so far. Make sure you visit GodisaGeek to read our full PlayStation VR2 review, and there's a video version as well on this channel. You can also read our Horizon Call of the Mountain review. And make sure you subscribe so you never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.